The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Parkside, New York, at 180 pounds, Ferrara.
Good ovation for one of the hardest working wrestlers in Ring of Honor, Ferrara.
And he was very surprised, as a lot of us were in Ring of Honor this week, when we got verified on Twitter.
Absolutely. And I'm glad to see Ferrara back at 100%. We saw what happened with Donovan Dijak and Supercard of Honor. You know, mild concussion, but he's back in action.
And his opponent from Long Beach Island, New Jersey, at 215 pounds, accompanied by his partner Kenny King, Rhett Titus.
He's accompanied by his dog.
That's my dog. That's what he says about Kenny King. When they returned to Ring of Honor here in San Antonio, they were a surprise team that upset the Briscoes.
And a much different reaction this time around in our return to San Antonio. Holy Adam Pierce, did you see Kenny King just catch that?
Big shout out to Scrap Iron. All right, so here we go. Will Ferrara, Rhett Titus, and the trash talking started early in this one between two guys that train together and spend a lot of time together.
Absolutely, they've known each other for years. They've been gym buddies, they've been road buddies, they've been on opposite sides, they've been a tag team. But there's that competition between those guys that, you know, it's one of these inner competitions. You don't see it a lot on TV, you don't see it a lot on the internet, but we see it in the locker room, we see it on the road. There's a tension.
Yeah. And Rhett, you know, mockingly having a good time, he always calls him Little Willie.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things that can really get under your skin. And these two were out at the pool yesterday because they got into town a day early. And while they were out, they decided they were going to record each other talking trash about one another, and they legitimately got mad at one another by the time the day was over.
Oh yeah, the fun and games was over quick. And now it leads us to here, you know, I want to see how those feelings are carrying over to this match. But this should be a really good professional wrestling match because they both know each other so well.
And we've talked about dojo guys before, you know, ROH dojo trainees, as both Titus and Ferrara. There's some of that mocking that he's been doing. They know each other so well, Free. You know, how difficult will it be for one man to get an advantage over the other?
Well, it's, you know, especially when you've wrestled somebody so many times, you got to invent something new. You got to keep them off guard. You got to change it up a little bit because they know you. You know, instead of studying video about you, they're studying your moves because they're around you all the time. So it becomes very difficult to try and change up the pace, as you can see right there.
Great counter, rolled through, bridge, no. Crucifix back over. Now, turnabout fair play from Ferrara, gets a near fall, back to the side headlock.
And once again, they know each other so well, you know, move for move. Nice there. And Ferrara with the advantage. Now, I had never seen him do that before. But Rhett goes quickly to the taunting.
Clean break by...
Rhett Titus would never lie.
Oh! That was a shortcut, but effective.
Once again, it's trying to take that advantage, something new.
Oh, Big Willie says. Kenny King doesn't look too happy about that at ringside.
Right, you haven't seen Kenny King happy in months.
No.
What happened to happy-go-lucky Kenny? Locker room leader Kenny.
I've said to Kenny on a number of occasions, man, you need to be the leader here. You need to, here's the cover to count. And while I think he definitely is a leader, he certainly, I think he really holds a lot of bitterness.
Absolutely, and you know, and I think where he could be getting the respect from the locker room like he wants and he believes he deserves, he's going about it in the wrong way.
Yes.
You know, with the chip on the shoulder, we understand how good he is, what kind of great athlete and wrestler he is. But you don't have to tell everybody.
Oh! Right across, thrown first across the second strand.
Nice power slam. Followed up by a leg drop.
Here is the cover and a count of 2. If memory serves me correctly, Rhett Titus was one of the very first graduates of the ROH dojo.
Absolutely, absolutely. A former ROH World Tag Team Champions. He was a member of a super group by, I forget the name.
Come on, it'll come to you.
I'll wiki it.
Knee drop. Here's the cover, and just a 1. Paul Turner only gets to 1. Kenny King a little aggravated that he just got to a 1 count. Cravat applied.
I like how he took the left arm of Will Ferrara, put it behind the left knee, makes it harder to escape. Will now has escaped, but the damage is done. Firing back.
Titus off the ropes, Ferrara with the elbow. Now the clothesline, knocking Titus down.
Ferrara. You know, and over the last 6 weeks, we've seen, wow, the strength. Will Ferrara listening to Prince Nana, the Age of Enlightenment. And he's become more aggressive, not making the young guy mistakes that he made for years. And it's really helped with the win-losses. Nice Samoan drop.
Leg hook 2. And the journey for Ferrara, as it is for so many young wrestlers, it doesn't just all of a sudden begin one day when they're in Ring of Honor and on television. Ferrara just celebrated his 10th anniversary.
Absolutely, a long journey to get here, a long journey to become a player here in Ring of Honor.
Oh, the enziguri connected.
And it looked like Ferrara tried to get his hands up thinking that the drop kick was coming, but Titus one step ahead, went with the enziguri.
Oh, X-Factor all the way from the top. This will do it. Leg hook 2. No! Somehow Ferrara kicked out. I can't believe it.
This match, everything we thought it would be. Nice clothesline. I love how he came down with it, get that extra momentum.
Gut wrench with the release. Big splash. Is this enough? Kenny King was telling the timekeeper to ring the bell, but it was only a 2.
And Titus not hooking that leg.
Just 2.
Find it strange that Titus wouldn't hook the leg, especially in this long into the match.
Titus and Ferrara, 2 guys just like we saw in our first match, in great shape, getting in better shape. Oh my goodness! From the top 4 powerbomb, and Ferrara kicks out again.
Modified Liger Bomb right in the middle of the ring. Just that little time. Now we go back to the schoolboy.
2, and a kick out at 2.
Will refusing to stay down.
Now up on the shoulders and down. One!
The fighting spirit of Will Ferrara. didn't see this a year ago from Will Ferrara. The 10-year journey to be a major player here in Ring of Honor has led him to find that intestinal fortitude, to find that fighting spirit, to take this punishment and keep coming back.
Hip toss him over the top to the floor. Oh!
He crashed and burned! Following it right up! Spiked him! Is Ferrara gonna put him out?
Titus is down!
9,
Titus is
2.
down! No!
Oh. So close, so close. Will Ferrara using every last bit of energy. People were on their feet here.
Kenny frustrated with Red asking him to put Ferrara away.
Oh.
There's that drop kick. Face first goes Ferrara. The leg hook two, and there's your 3 count. Here is your winner, Rhett Titus.
Will Ferrara put up one heck of a fight, used everything in his tank. But it was the kindness of Kenny King that helped Rhett Titus defeat Will Ferrara here in San Antonio.
Well, a tremendous effort by Will Ferrara and Rhett Titus as well. They may have had some trash talking on social media yesterday, but these two put it all out tonight in San Antonio. Great sportsmanship.
Oh.